My story begins in the midst of brokenness. You see, when I was about 2, my parents got divorced. I didn't understand, I didn't need to understand. I just knew my mom had full custody, and my dad left me to start a new family. So I grew up with this idea that I'd meet the perfect husband, and we'd buy a perfect house, and we'd start a perfect family, and live a perfect life, and I just thought the white picket fence was the American dream. That would complete me, and that was what we should live for. But I was wrong.
I was born in Palestine and I grew up around the Arab culture and around people who were just like me. Everything changed when I was 6 because I moved thousands of miles away from my country to the state of Kentucky. When I found out I was coming to America, I was so excited. I thought I was going to be rich and that I would find money on the side of the streets. But when I came here, I was wrong.
I was born in Somerset, moved to a little town called Harrodsburg, then on to the city by the time I was 8. When I was younger, I had been told that I could be anything, but I was also told that it had to be done a certain way. With moving so many times and having to adapt to different environments, I was forced to conform to society without having my own ideas of what the American dream looks like.
My dream was shattered when I looked into the world. It was the first time I began to see people. They were all broken. And I found that when people are broken, they have trouble putting the pieces together and finding themselves. I recognized that's the place I was at. So I decided the new American dream was a constant effort to be better, not just individually, but nationally. It's all about striving to make yourself and your surroundings the best it can be.
When I first came to America, my family and I moved in with my Uncle Sam. I realized that you don't find money on the side of the streets, and not everyone's rich. Summer of 9th grade, I decided I wanted to become a hijabi. I lost a lot of friends because of it, but I realized that those people weren't down for me, they were down for the moment. Money doesn't come easy, and people aren't as accepting as I thought. America is all about freedom of expression, but it's not always.
As I got older, I began to realize what the real world was like and what many people wish to have and be as adults. It seemed like they had all of their lives planned out and we were only in middle school. Now my idea of the American dream is to finish college, move to a place where you can be in the career of your choice, buy a house, have a family, and live happily ever after.
Sure, my dream will change again when I go through each stage of life and see the world with a new perspective. But my confidence in myself and vision for who I want to be will always be the driving force behind each and every dream.
My opinion on what the American dream looks like for me is a happy family, religion, and education, because at the end of the day, nothing really matters but those 3 things in life. I might learn more things about the American dream as I get older, but those 3 things won't ever change. I'll always feel the need to have a happy life and education and have faith.
I imagine that my idea of what the American dream looks like will change significantly in the future. My morals and values will stay the same, but my views and understanding will most likely be different.
When did the rain become a storm? When did the clouds begin to form? Yeah, we got knocked off course by a